She didn't even notice the moment it started. One scroll, then another, and another. At first, it was just catching up. Memes, reels, friend updates. But slowly, it crept in. The flawless faces, the filtered lives, the endless comparison, the creeping doubt. By the end of the night, she wasn't laughing anymore. She was questioning herself, her worth, her body, her life. And she still couldn't stop scrolling. We live in a world profoundly shaped by technology, where billions wake up each day, not to the gentle sound of birds chirping outside their windows, but to the insistent glow of a screen illuminating their faces in the pre-dawn darkness. It's a global phenomenon, a shared experience that transcends borders and cultures. We check our notifications, swipe through endless feeds, scroll through a never-ending stream of information, constantly pulled in by platforms that seem to know us better than we know ourselves. These platforms learn our preferences, anticipate our desires, and curate experiences designed to keep us engaged, often without us even realizing it. But this isn't random, a mere coincidence of technological advancement. There's a deliberate design at play. Behind every swipe, every tap, every moment spent online, there's a calculated decision, a strategic choice made by engineers and algorithms. These decisions are designed to optimize engagement, maximize profits, and ultimately, shape our behavior. Behind every suggested video, every targeted ad, every piece of content that appears seemingly out of nowhere, an algorithm is working tirelessly, analyzing our data and predicting our next move. An invisible intelligence, a complex web of code and data, is constantly learning and adapting, subtly shaping what you see, influencing how you think about the world, and slowly but surely, impacting how you feel about yourself and your place in it. Today, we pull back the curtain on the algorithm. We're going to explore its inner workings, understand its motivations, and reveal its hidden influence. We'll examine how it's quietly reshaping your mental health, impacting your relationships, and altering your perception of reality, often without you even being aware of it. It's time to understand the forces at play and reclaim control of our digital lives. The algorithm. It's a term we hear constantly, often with a sense of unease or even fear. But let's be clear, the algorithm isn't inherently evil. It doesn't harbor any personal feelings towards you. It doesn't hate you, nor does it love you. It's simply a tool, a complex set of instructions designed to achieve a specific goal. And in this case, that goal is singular. It simply wants your attention. And it's really, really good at getting it. In fact, it's constantly evolving, learning, and refining its methods to become even more effective at capturing and holding your gaze. Platforms like TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, they don't show you posts randomly. There's a calculated method to the madness. They track what you pause on. That split second of hesitation, that moment of curiosity. It's all being recorded and analyzed. What you like. Every tap, every double tap, every thumbs up contributes to your digital profile. What makes you angry, sad, obsessed. The algorithm isn't just looking for positive reinforcement, it's also paying close attention to what evokes strong negative emotions. Every emotion becomes a data point. Every hesitation, a signal. It's all fuel for the machine learning engine, constantly refining its understanding of your preferences and vulnerabilities. And the more reactive you are, the more the algorithm learns how to keep you on. The longer you stay, the more data it collects, and the more precisely it can tailor the content to keep you engaged. It's a self-perpetuating cycle, and understanding how it works is the first step to regaining control. Each like gives you a hit, each comment, a spark. It's not coincidence, it's chemistry. Social media taps into dopamine, the brain's reward system. But what starts as pleasure quickly turns into dependence. The highs are short, and the lows, deep. You wait for notifications. You check for likes. And when they don't come, you wonder, was it me? Now, the algorithm doesn't just entertain, it governs your emotions. Amara, a bright and creative 16-year-old, discovered Instagram and was immediately captivated. She loved photography. It was her way of seeing the world, capturing fleeting moments and sharing her unique perspective. The platform seemed like the perfect place to showcase her talent and connect with others who shared her passion. Initially, she thought filters were fun, a playful way to enhance her photos and experiment with different aesthetics. She enjoyed the instant gratification of likes and comments, the validation that came with sharing her creations. But gradually, something shifted. One day, she looked in the mirror and didn't like what she saw anymore. It wasn't that she had physically changed in any significant way, but because the algorithm, with its relentless pursuit of engagement, kept showing her what perfect looked like. An unattainable, often unrealistic standard of beauty that slowly eroded her self-esteem. The curated feeds of influencers and celebrities became her new benchmark, leaving her feeling inadequate and constantly comparing herself to others. Then there's Josh, a university student navigating the challenges of academic life and the complexities of young adulthood. After COVID hit and lockdowns began, TikTok became his escape, a source of entertainment and connection during a time of isolation and uncertainty. He found solace in the short, engaging videos, the sense of community, and the endless stream of content that seemed perfectly tailored to his interests. But gradually, his casual scrolling transformed into an obsessive habit. Doom scrolling replaced sleep, as he found himself endlessly consuming negative news and anxiety-inducing content late into the night. Panic attacks became frequent, debilitating episodes that left him feeling overwhelmed and helpless. And he couldn't explain why, unable to connect his growing anxiety to his excessive social media consumption. And Maya, a content creator, burned out chasing the algorithm, constantly striving to create viral content and maintain her online presence. Each post was a performance, meticulously planned and executed to maximize engagement. Each day, a calculation, a constant analysis of analytics and trends to stay ahead of the curve. These aren't just isolated incidents or individual struggles. They're symptoms of a deeper design, a reflection of the pervasive influence of social media on our mental health and well-being. Studies show teens who spend over 3 hours daily on social media are significantly more likely to suffer from anxiety and depression. Instagram's own internal research revealed 1 in 3 teen girls felt worse about their bodies because of what they saw on the app. And yet, nothing changed. Why? Because negative emotions drive engagement, and engagement drives profit. When sadness sells, you don't need villains, just an algorithm. But it's not all darkness. The same algorithm that feeds anxiety can also share hope. There are creators who spread therapy tips, pages that teach mindfulness, videos that make you feel seen. Mental health support is more accessible than ever, but even good content can be addictive. Even helpful videos can become noise, because the algorithm doesn't care if it's healing you, only if you keep watching. You have more power than you think. Mute the accounts that hurt your confidence. Follow those who uplift. Set limits, log out. Apps like Opal or OneSec help interrupt the habit. Daily walks help reset the brain. And sometimes, the most radical act is to do nothing. To sit with your thoughts, unfiltered, undistracted. You can't control the algorithm, but you can control how you respond to it. This is bigger than personal wellness. It's a public health issue. Governments are waking up. The EU has passed laws demanding algorithm transparency. There's pressure mounting in the US too. The question is no longer if the algorithm affects us. It's how far we'll let it go before we say, enough. The human mind was never built to process 10,000 inputs a day. And it certainly wasn't meant to compete with machines designed to outthink it. But your mind is still yours. Your peace is still yours. Your time, your attention, your life. They're worth more than any scroll. So take a breath, look away from the screen, and remember, you are not broken. The system is.